One of my subscribers, Horsehair Studios, has requested me to react to a video by Illymations titled Fun Times at the Dentist. If you don't know already, I'm a dentist with close to 10 years of experience now, and we'll be reacting to this video with a dental perspective.
You and my family. I'm so happy with the family.
You can see the gauze in her mouth. It's a bit bloody on that right-hand side.
Yep, that's me. Fresh out of wisdom tooth surgery, gauze in my mouth, and absolutely no recollection of this happening. I bet you're wondering how I got here. Well, let's rewind a bit.
So that's what happens with IV sedation. It's one step away from general anesthetic, where they are keeping you alive on life support pretty much. IV sedation is the one where you'll get those funny videos.
Like most people, I grew up very afraid of going to the dentist. I brushed just fine and I flossed.
Yeah, sure.
Sometimes. My parents knew this about me though, so here's what they did to help. Hey, good morning. I'm awake. Oh no, you can sleep in. I can? Why? We're taking you to the dentist. See, because this way, I'd only be scared for the 45-minute car ride there.
I don't know how true that is, because if I was told I was going to the dentist, I would not be able to sleep in the rest of that morning.
I remember one time in particular, I needed a lot of work done. For some reason, my baby teeth canines weren't falling out and the adult canines were coming in hot. And they started poking through my gums, so I had to get some teeth pulled.
From my own experience, I noticed that the canines are the teeth that usually have this problem, but because of lack of space, maybe the jaw's too small, the teeth are big, and the canine is not able to erupt directly below the baby tooth, so that means that it's not pushing the baby tooth out.
Now personally, I thought I'd look pretty good with double canines. They gave me gender euphoria I couldn't quite articulate at the time, but for the sake of my health, my parents and my dentist advised against me keeping them.
The main concern with leaving those double canines there is that it's quite difficult to clean and brush that area because the teeth are overlapping and the gaps in between the teeth are all very awkward. So that can lead to increased risk of cavities. People think that it'll help to straighten the teeth. In reality, it doesn't do much in terms of allowing the adult canine to move into that space. The position of the adult canine is dictated more so by the position of the other adult teeth and the shape and size of the jaw. And a lot of those other adult teeth are still in the jaw, they haven't come through yet. So even if we do remove the baby canine, we'll likely still need braces later on if we want to straighten the teeth.
So of course, one fateful morning, I woke up thinking I've got a normal day of middle school ahead of me, but alas, it was tooth time. Double tooth time. No, but I like my sharp teeth.
Ugh.
The weird thing though was when it was time to get these teeth pulled, okay, it might have been because of the stress, but I swear, this dentist looked just like Zac Efron.
They say that about me as well. Jokes. That poster on the wall, that Pikachu poster is actually from a game called Pokemon Smile. And the reason why I know that is because I just reviewed that game a few months ago, and there's a video on my channel about that.
Teeth. Wildcats? So he numbs my gums, he takes my teeth, and he hands me
Four
a goodie
teeth.
bag. But then the orthodontist discovered a lot of my teeth were coming in squirrely. Like I said, I thought it'd be pretty cool to have
Vanessa
2 rows of
is
teeth.
the
But alas,
orthodontist.
my parents and my dentist did not agree. So I needed to get braces. Anyone who's had braces as a kid knows it is rough out there. After getting my braces on, my dentist gave me a big list of foods I wasn't allowed to eat until I got them off.
You need to avoid hard, sticky things in particular, because we don't want the brackets to debond. If you bite something awkwardly or if something sticky gets stuck around the wires, it can be very hard to clean properly, and that can lead to increased risk of decay.
Caramel, banned. Gum, banned. Fun, banned. Thankfully though, by my junior year of high school, I got that metal contraption out of my mouth just in time for prom. My teeth looked real good. So yeah, maybe it was worth it. Ow!
Oh my god, what's happening now?
Right after the braces came off, I started noticing some problems with my jaw. Sometimes I'd wake up with pain on one side, sometimes my jaw wasn't
Really?
aligned correctly with the rest of my head, and sometimes when I'd open my mouth to eat something, my jaw would pop open.
When the jaw gets stuck open, that's usually what we call locked jaw. Not sure if it is directly related to the braces. Commonly, when we start to see kids developing lockjaw and jaw issues is around that 13 to 15 year mark where the jaw is starting to grow. It's hard to say if it was related to the braces changing the bite in a weird way or if it was just the natural growth of Illymation's jaw.
And get stuck like that.
Oh man, not again.
I asked my dentist about it and he told me, oh, that's because you had braces while you were still growing. That extra weight on your teeth might have made your jaw grow abnormally, that's all.
I don't know about that one. I mean, the whole point of braces is to move the teeth into the position that you want.
He told me I could get a mouth guard for bedtime or do little mouth exercises to stop the clicking, but that was up to me.
That's correct, but we also need to check on x-rays to see if there's any abnormalities in the development of the jaw. For example, if one of the jaw joints or where the condyle is a lot smaller, it might just not be growing properly, and then so that would really cause a lot more stress on that joint. Okay, well, I think we'll split this video into two parts. The first half of the video was mainly about removing teeth and then leading into braces. And the second half will be more focused on Illymation's jaw and the problems that they had with that. So make sure you stay tuned for that video.